victory for Judge 1. 10-8 rounds on the scorecard of Judge 4 also. And so there's confirmation of the first two welterweights who will go through to Tokyo 2020. The tournament number 1 and number 4 seeds, Bobo Uzmanbaturov and Zayed Ashesh of Jordan, through to the final four.
النزال الخامس رجال الوزن الوسط 69 كيلو bout number 5 in the men's welterweight division 69 kilograms. في الركن الأحمر من اليابان in the red corner representing Japan C1 Okizawa.
Well, what a contest we have in store here, because it pits two outstanding 69 kilogram welterweight boxers against one another. Here is the tournament number 3 seed, the 6th ranked boxer in the world, C1 Okazawa from Yamagata in Japan. And his opponent, quite simply, is one of the most experienced men in Olympic style boxing, Vikas Krishan Yadav, 28 years of age from Haryana province, and he is looking to progress through to his 3rd Olympic Games, returning to the Olympic code from an undefeated stint in the professional ranks, and he is one of the very best in the business. We've got judges from Austria, Great Britain, Argentina, Spain and Cuba who will be scoring this one. Well, there's confirmation of the win Okazawa had in the second preliminary round. It was a unanimous points decision victory against Nursultan Mamatali Ulu of Kyrgyzstan for Vikas in his second preliminary round. Both of the seeded boxers beneficiaries of buys in the first preliminary round of action in the welterweight bracket.
Round 1.
So we're underway then, and this promises to be a cracking contest, because the boxer wearing red is ranked number 3 in the world. Ranked number 6 in the world. He's the tournament number 3 seed, and that is C1 Okazawa. His opponent, Vikas Krishan Yadav, wearing blue, boxing out of the southpaw stance because of his exploits in the pro ranks, comes in with no seeding, no ranking, but make no mistake, he is absolutely brilliant. Crafty operator is the boxer in red, but will he be given the time? As he takes a good left hand to the body, will he be given the time to just slow the thing down to his tempo as he likes to do? It's a brisker start than we're used to associating with him from Okazawa. Yeah. Up on his toes and poking out that southpaw jab.
Vikas also likes to allow the opposition to come on to him. So let's see how he fares.
Counter left hand landed by Okazawa, and he is a very efficient boxer. Often likes to wait. Yeah. See those punches straight as an arrow, but bouncing off the gloves of Vikas, not scoring. But while they're not scoring, Vikas isn't getting his hands off. There he did with a nice southpaw left. And Okazawa has the habit of celebrating his punches by raising a hand, just buying himself more time as he scores with a nice right jab through the guard. Nice left hand landed by Vikas. He comes forward.
Technically very correct boxer is Okazawa. Lovely sharp straight puncher. I don't think there's any need for that. It does annoy me a little bit. I think the guys should be happy relying on the judges to pick up the scoring punches. I don't think they need to remind the judges that they've landed a telling blow.
Well, 2 minutes gone, and for the majority of this round, it is Okazawa who is leading off. It's generally a 2 or 3 shot salvo, sometimes a single jab like that, and then nothing happens for a while. So Vikas going to have to be careful that he doesn't get out punched here. Not necessarily all scoring shots from Okazawa, but he's got to make sure that if he wants to progress to his 3rd Olympic Games, that he isn't outworked by Okazawa. Very good
head
reflexes,
movement.
Okazawa. Leaning back from the punches, demonstrating very good reflexes. Good shots to the body from Vikas. And again, the body going to move far less than the head as Okazawa continuing to score with an accurate right jab.
Yeah, he's doing very, very well here. And he's found a much better rhythm for himself than the man in blue. He's using it to his advantage. He's unsettled Vikas ever so slightly here, in my opinion, Ron.
And he's
And he's
scored with
making
that.
him miss so much, yeah.
Scored with that right jab repeatedly during that opening round. Vikas, well, spent a lot of time watching. Let's listen in.
And then coach asking for two phases of boxing as he's made to miss over and over again, because that was a very good round there.
But it's Vikas who takes it 3 judges to 2. Judges 2 and 3 scoring for Okazawa. A very, well, split first round. And Okazawa, you get the sense, just receiving that information from beyond the ring now.
Yeah. Well, I thought the man in red had done more than enough to win that first round. 10-9 here on my card.
So into the second round then, Okazawa looking to start briskly once again, boxing up on his toes.
He has to keep doing what he's doing, Ronald. He can't become flustered and lose his way, because tactically what he done in the first round was almost perfect in terms of tactics, considering the level of opposition that he's up against. And you wouldn't like to see Okazawa start to chase this, because that would definitely suit Vikas more than anything else. He's far, far better when the opposition comes onto him. So let's see how this second round unfolds, and if there's any tactical changes from both boxers.
Counter right jab again is a scoring shot, then dropping it down to the body. Swarming attack from Vikas, looking to make the man in red uncomfortable. There was a 2-phase attack. The final right hand to the body was a good shot from Vikas. Nice defense with the gloves from the man in blue. Minute gone in the second round. Wide-eyed and alert.
Yeah, he sure is.
Okazawa, as the two men trade lead hands to the body. Straight punches. Left hand did get through the guard of the man in blue from Okazawa. And again, Okazawa with that fantastic movement. Terrific reflexes to make Vikas miss by inches.
Nice. Very, very good boxing there from Okazawa.
And a left hand straight between the gloves of the man in blue. When he throws straight punches, he's very effective, is Okazawa.
Yeah, he really is. And he's taking very little back, Ron, isn't he? Nothing much coming back his way. And when it does, normally just slides short.
Vikas has scored with straight punches to the body, but look at that incessant jab. It's an annoyance from Okazawa, and it's keeping the man in blue occupied.
Good
Those
defense.
two hooks were blocked by the gloves of the man in blue. He came back with a double jab, but it was off the mark.
He's countered there with a left hand, though, as he drops the jab to the body. Okazawa making him miss again.
Counter left hand again from Okazawa. Brings a wry grin from Vikas. Vikas catching all those shots with his gloves as he tucked up tightly behind them. Lead right hook wasn't too far away on the second attempt from Vikas.
Well, every time I look at Okazawa, he just reminds me of the great Shane Mosley. He looks so much like Shane Mosley. Good left hand over the top, but both guys trade off, to be fair. Okazawa can't start showing signs of discomfort. He has to stay strong throughout here.
It's a nice right jab landed by Vikas. Closing seconds of the second round. There is plenty of non-verbal conversation.
Good shot there.
Okazawa with a left hook. Vikas with a right hook.
From the man in blue, who came back into that ever so slightly towards the end of the second.
Well, remember, it was a 3-2 split in favour of Okazawa. Excuse me, in favour of Vikas at the conclusion of the first round, and he had a far better second round.
Yeah, so expect 10-9 across the board for the man in blue.
Again, Okazawa's punch picking very efficient indeed. particularly his straight punches. And here's confirmation.
Well, as I predicted, Ronald.
A 10-9 sweep.
Yep, thought so.
In favour of Vikas. So it's all square for two judges. For the other three, this man has a 2018 lead. So in reality, Okazawa needs a dominant third and final round. He probably needs a stoppage if he hopes to progress to his home Olympics from this contest here.
And he relies heavily on his skills and timing.
Well, he's come out quickly, and look at the clusters of punches he's letting go, aware of the fact that he is trailing by 2 points for three judges. Beautiful right jab from Vikas as the two boxers exchange lead hands, but credit to Okazawa. We talked about his efficiency, and knowing that he's down 2018 for three judges, he has come out blazing to begin this final round. Discernible change in tactics and increase in urgency from the man in red, looking to put Vikas under pressure in pursuit of the stoppage victory he needs. Nice 1-2 in response, and again from Vikas. Now again, let's just remind you of the context of the 69 kilogram welterweight division. 5 boxers will progress through here from Amman in Jordan. There is then the global qualifier, where another 4 or 5 will progress in the event that Okazawa doesn't get through, as he takes a nice right uppercut. And then there is a host berth for a Japanese boxer in the men's 69 kilogram welterweight tournament. So potentially, for Japanese middleweights, another 2 qualification opportunities exist. But Okazawa, well, he's looking to get this one wrapped up here, because he is letting his hands go with regularity in pursuit of an Olympic place at his home games later this summer. Midway through the third and final round, and Okazawa has exerted an awful lot of energy in the first half of this final stanza. Oh, terrific punch picking, countered by a single right hand from Vikas, but look at that. 4-1 during that exchange. First and third boxing from the man in red, and he really is going for it. World Championship quarterfinalist, remember, from last year, and I have never seen Okazawa box with this type of aggressive intent.
Yeah, well, he really has to, doesn't he? It was his only option going in here to the third round, because in terms of the scoring, it looked like he had very, very little chance. And as you said, Ronald, towards the end of round 2, he needs the stoppage victory to further progress to Tokyo. And it looks like the most unlikely thing that could happen here right now, as he waves Vikas in.
Really is looking to put the pressure on Vikas, continuing to wave in the man in blue. Nice counter right jab, and then a 2-shot combination, and a jolting right jab landed by Vikas. Okazawa coming forwards in aggressive fashion, but off the mark with his combination. Vikas keeping his cool, and Okazawa really going for it here, in pursuit of the 2-time Olympian, looking to take him out in the closing seconds. But Vikas remaining composed under this sustained pressure, keeping his cool, and he is going to make it through to the final bell. But make no mistake, he will know that he's been in a contest, and what a hard-fought route through to his 3rd successive Olympic Games. Vikas, who competed in the 69 kilogram welterweight division in London 2012, had his hand raised as a victor against Errol Spence, but then that verdict was overturned overnight, meaning that Errol Spence was reinstated as a first preliminary round victor. And then last year, in the last Olympics in Rio, he competed at 75 kilograms, losing to the eventual silver medalist Bektemir Melikuziev of Uzbekistan at the quarterfinal stage. It is going to be 3 Olympics in a row for Vikas Krishan-Yadav. Let's get the official announcement, one that he's hopping in anticipation of.
Winner by unanimous decision in the blue corner, representing India, Vikas Krishan.
So Vikas Krishan-Yadav of Haryana province in India is a 3-time Olympian, a unanimous points decision winner over Seiwon Okazawa of Japan, the tournament number 3 seed, the 6th ranked boxer in the world, eliminated at the quarter-final stage. If selected by his federation, he will go through to the global qualifier in May as he bids to compete in a home Olympic Games. But this moment belongs to Vikas, and the man with so much experience who has returned to the Olympic stage from the professional code will be an Olympian for the third time in Tokyo later this summer. A very composed display, but credit Okazawa for the part he played in what was a really entertaining bout.
Yeah, he really did try his hardest even to change his tactics, which was totally out of his comfort zone in the last round. He's not a front foot boxer. He doesn't like to press. He likes to control matters behind his southpaw jab and box smart, and he wasn't allowed to do that.
And so it is Vikas who will go through to the Olympic Games for the third time during the course of what is a glittering Olympic-style boxing career.